So here's Morbo and I about to undertake the Blood Infusion quest. Some special notes: our item levels are both around 525, and I would normally play Blood Spec. However, I found that the bloodworms kept healing, so in the process of wanting the DPS to die, it was a little inconvenient, and it was also hard for the DPS to get aggro when I was in Blood Spec. So I ended up switching to Frost Spec and Blood Presence for the beginning when I want to keep aggro, and then you'll see later on in the fight I switched to Frost Presence. Okay, so here we're just running in and we're starting DPS, and I'm going to want to maintain aggro until I get the Essence of the Blood Queen debuff. So an extra taunt here doesn't hurt. Okay, now you'll see I have the Essence of the Blood Queen debuff. So now we're lusting and trying to get in as much DPS as we can, since this is really one of only 2 phases where we're going to be able to get a lot of DPS in. And you can watch the timer for the Essence of the Blood Queen debuff ticking down. We have 38 more seconds right now. I also let Morbo grab aggro because once I've bitten her, then we'll need to be able to have her die and battle res. So you can see we've got Blood Queen down to almost half HP by this point, and I've got 7 seconds left. Alright, so now Frenzied Bloodthirst is on me. I have 15 seconds to bite someone or I'm gonna die. So I just bit Morbo, and now the important thing is for her to die and her to get battle resed so that I can bite her again when the next 1 minute comes around. Now this is where a Warlock would probably be able to life tap themselves down and die pretty quickly, and you'd also probably be able to get a lot more DPS in overall. You can see I was starting to die here because our damage is actually linked with this debuff, so I need to go in and get the occasional death strike and hope that her health gets low enough that she'll die. Now this was getting really tight here. We only had about 20 seconds left. And not only that, but Blood Queen Lana'thel went into a phase transition. You'll see up here, where she fears us away and then shoots some fireballs. But thankfully those fireballs were just enough to kill the DPS. So here we go. DPS goes down, get out a quick battle res, Frenzied Bloodthirst, go and bite the DPS again. And now you'll see my Gushing Wound debuff is up to 3. So once again, Morbo needs to die and get battle resed so that we can do the last bite and then basically a final DPS burn phase to get the boss down. So here we go, you can see Morbo's about to die. This time she'll reincarnate. I have 14 seconds until Frenzied Bloodthirst. Alright, now I've got Frenzied Bloodthirst again. I bite the DPS, and now we have 1 minute to kill the boss. So you can see that my Gushing Wound debuff disappeared. I don't have the Thirst Quenched buff, but I know I did everything correctly. And I had the Blood Infusion quest with Shadow's Edge equipped, so everything should be okay. And there you go, the boss is down and the Blood Infusion quest is complete. Thank you all for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below.